Okay, my name is Bibiana Andabwa. I'm a civic leader. I'm also a volunteer children's officer. I am very, very grateful to say that through Patricia Crossley and Rod Crossley, I've received a training as a facilitator in Virtues, and I feel Virtues program is the only weapon that we can use in this country to save our country. I'm therefore liaising with the government, organizations, community groups to make sure that at least the Virtues program is carried out in Kenya, for it is the only program that can bring us peace in Kenya, peace and harmony in Kenya. Okay. I feel we really need peace in this country. I therefore feel that the whole world also needs peace. So we come together and have this song as a song for peace and harmony through Virtues. Sweep over my soul, sweep over my soul. Come, gracious Spirit, sweep over my soul. Sweep out hate and fear, sweep out hate and fear. Come, gracious Spirit, sweep out hate and fear. Sweep in grace and joy, sweep in grace and joy. Come, gracious Spirit, sweep in grace and joy. Sweep in love and peace, sweep in love and peace. Come, gracious Spirit, sweep in love and peace. Thank you. I believe that Virtues program will be so good for the whole world if we can train people about Virtues and also followed with the projects. And if we can put all the people together in every community, teach Virtues, teach projects, I think the whole world will be in peace and harmony. I'm looking at it like the problems we have on earth is all about poverty. And this poverty comes because we lack our Virtues. I therefore feel we need Virtues, trainings and projects in the communities, and support for every community to run their projects, and the whole world can be peaceful. Thank you.
I'm Richard Andabwa. And I got involved or associated with virtues in the beginning of 2008 when we had violence triggered by the last election. Kenya was on fire. Everybody was fighting because we were unhappy with the election result. And in our own small way, we thought we would actually make a contribution to bring about peace. Having a social chat where we are chatting among ourselves. One among us was aware of the virtues, that's Patricia, and she actually gave us an idea that virtues would give us an opportunity for healing and reconciliation. So we took it up, and with the local administration, and fortunately the provincial commissioner bought the idea and brought on board the provincial director of education. Then we started training virtues to our teachers. The experience that we saw in class was that it was transforming the society. It was even more difficult in some areas because some communities had turned against the others for political reasons, but this time they started seeing the humanity before each one of them. And in fact, it was as if there was already harmony and reconciliation being created as we moved on. Well, there's a lot that virtues in themselves reminds us, because you reflect back and you see the humanity in you and mirror it also in the other party. When you see that, it is difficult to deliberately offend your neighbor. You see your neighbor mirroring himself into you. And every time you remember something, you talk about virtues. It every time mirrors back into a learning situation. You learn the situations from the good deeds or from the bad deeds and other actions of the others, including your own self, because you have an opportunity to reflect and ask yourself, was I right? In the process, you actually become a whole person. My experience is that virtues have created lots of relationships between me and my environment, the community, the family, the people I socialize with, and it also gives me an opportunity to even interact closely with other people whom I've not met before. It is very easy to create a rapport and talk about something, even just by triggering a talk with that other person, because you can already see what you think will attract him. It's very easy, you gain cooperation, and sometimes even without knowing the name of the party, you find yourself discussing. It brings in, particularly to some level, spirituality. Every time you're remembering virtues, you're remembering the whole person. You're remembering yourself. You're remembering love. You're remembering justice. You're remembering reverence. You're remembering prayerfulness. And it just makes you a whole person. I think that the awakening of our virtues, which have not fully grown, builds us more. rarely do you think about that particular virtue because it comes up. It just comes up naturally. And I think virtues is what we actually need for Kenya and the world. Thank you.